There's so many things that I'm very passionate about working for the American Cancer Society. I've worked a long time for the organization to promote programs and policies that make it easier for people to eat better and be more active to help reduce their risk of cancer. And most recently, I've moved into a position that is really focused on how do we support people undergoing treatment? How do we support people beyond treatment in eating well and being more active? And I think that is what I'm so passionate about, right now. Particularly, I've had a very close cancer experience in my family over the last year and a half. And so, really looking at how, as an organization, we can work together with others to, again, support people undergoing cancer treatment and beyond in living healthier lives is really what drives me. So I absolutely love living in Atlanta. My husband and I have lived here for 20 plus years. He's on the faculty at Georgia State, is an exercise physiologist, has done a number of different studies looking at physical activity among youth in the state of Georgia and in Atlanta. And I think that, I work at a national level, and so I work on a lot of federal policies, for example, that impact the ability to be physically active in communities. And so I think about the Atlanta Beltline like such a great opportunity. And we've seen it, that people, in our city, have now access. Many people in our cities, we have a lot more work to do in this regard, but many people in Atlanta have access to, a walking trail, a biking trail that they haven't, had access to in the past. We've seen a lot of, in this city, a lot more mixed use development going on and the Beltline is a really good example of that, where, apartments, condos are built in places where there are also restaurants and dry cleaners and libraries that people, don't necessarily have to get in their cars to go and do. And so I think Atlanta has just been, a great place to see, a very tangible impact of a lot of the work that I do, that even though it's focused at a national and even state level, I see those implications being executed right here in our city, and that's really fun and exciting to see. I think it's incredibly important to have women in leadership roles for a whole host of reasons. Number one, to be role models for all of these young girls out there who are looking at, what do we want to do as we grow up? How can we make a difference in the world? And I also think it's so important too, the whole issue of working mothers. Not all women in leadership roles are mothers, but being able to support women who have children, as they're going through their careers is also really, really important. So the advice I would give young women who, are starting their careers, thinking about their careers, is really consider, what are you passionate about? What really drives you? What makes you want to get out of bed in the morning and go, save the world? And I think that passion is so critically important, and it certainly has helped me in my career. And it is. It's advice I give to a lot of college students I work with and to a lot of high school students I talk to too. Find that thing that really drives you and go with it.